Let me introduce myself. Hey, my name is Tasha, but I go by Sarita Bonita. And I'm just a young girl that see life in a different pair of eyes. Where I still believe in love. I still believe in, just the greatness in life, even through the struggles. And I'm just here to help you see the same thing. So I hope you enjoy.
Oh, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Extra T, on the Extra T podcast morning show. What's up, family? I know it have been a long time since I have did a morning podcast show. It has the audio. Like I had first started, right? I'm just like it's time for me to get back to this because I'm able to speak my thoughts and just have an outage. You know what I'm saying? And because it's just like you need an outage in life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like you do, then baby, that's on you. Kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a reason too why a lot of us be overly aggressive. A lot of us be having temper tantrums in life because you spaz and there ain't nobody but a kid that's got a temper tantrum. And you're gonna lose a lot of opportunities out here spazzing out on people or thinking, it's cool to have a quick temper. Like ain't nobody missing out on opportunities like you are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but you. No nobody can tell you how to react to things, but people can close doors on you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I don't want to lose, opportunities in life due to me, being easily triggered or out here, gotta force people to put some respect on my name. You gonna put something on my name one way or another anyway when the mud just move on with life. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, speaking of that, I just want to talk, right? I just want to speak on a certain topic, right? When did we, like, when did we have to be perfect in life? Because I feel like that these generations or people in life feel like people supposed to be perfect, and then it's just like when you are too perfect, people want to talk about you. Cause now you think you better than everybody. Like what? Like people will judge you for everything you do, and even if you correct some of the stuff that they judging you on, they're gonna feel like they think they're too much now. Woo 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 right? At this point, just be yourself. Just be yourself. You need to be yourself anyway because people out here they don't want to see you shine for real. People want to just sit here and judge. People want to come out here and judge you and talk about you and just talk about your downfalls in life, but nobody want to talk about their own. Like it's easy to judge somebody else's porch when they got plenty of junk on it. But what about yours? You know what I'm saying? Nobody looking at the man in the mirror. And it's so crazy, y'all, that I chant that song so much. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. That Michael Jackson song, I heard this song 4 years straight in high school, right? And it's just like I never thought that I would need it. Like it's just so crazy. Ain't no such thing as a coincidence, right? Y'all been seeing classmates like a motherfucker lately. Like I seen one on downtown. I seen one when I went out to eat with my mom. It's just like and then sometimes if my contact, I gotta go. I gotta update my prescription on my eyes because I guess they getting worse. I'm sick of it. Like God, can you just make my eyes per, perfectly fine? Can you heal my eyesight? I need to manifest it because I'm sick of it. Like every time I tell the rail, baby, like I haven't updated my prescription in a while though. And just like, I'm kind of glad I don't. I didn't because it's just like I don't tell who I see y'all. I'm just ready to get to the point. I'm just ready to move to another city too. But I'm back to what I was saying, y'all. It's just like people be so judgy. And I realized, when you part of the mix, especially growing up or whatever, when I was closed off and overly critical and judgmental, because I always been very blunt. I always really been an a-hole. I used to be an a-hole with my words at first, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to be just so blunt. And I'm going to call it how I see it, but it was without compassion. You get what I'm saying? But I realized that it's enough of those people out here in life. You know what I'm saying? When you grow up, you realize that, damn, we need people out here that's kind. Like kind, they look at you as like kind is weak. But it is what it is. Because a person who look at it as weak is somebody who wish they had it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who wish they can be that way or wish they had people that way, but they just don't know how to accept it because they either had, over mean ass parents, mean people around them, a mean family, you know what I'm saying, that you're not able to be emotional in front of. And I really hate that for us. Like, I be so sad for a lot of people, man. Because a lot of people out here have to witness the dark spirited people, people who like do not got no kindness in their heart, people who could be very bitter, people that could be rude and just uptight, just upright mean, you know what I'm saying? And it's just sad. And I done encounter people like that too, you know what I'm saying, in life. And I also don't watch people treat other people like that. And it just be like, damn, like, who gonna be the kindness in the world one day? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like my heart always craved me to be that way for a long time. And it's just like, when I was younger, I used to be so bubbly, y'all. I used to be so bubbly. And I also had moods where I would be so mean. I always been like two different people. I always have been like, I could be bubbly, I could be and bubbly and goofy, or I could be mean and blunt. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm bubbly and stuff like that, I'm mostly like compassionate. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in that energy where I feel like I can be myself. And then, like when you be yourself around some people start taking your kindness for weakness. And then boom, there you go being back in this sharp energy. And mug get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And I just realized that you can't save everybody, baby. You be kind to those. You be kind because it's with who you are. But don't be kind because you expect it back in return for other people. Because the people that you being kind to might don't know how to be kind back in return. It's sad that the muggers don't know how. Right? So I just go walking around being myself. And it's either you're going to accept it or you're not. And I can feel if they're not going to accept it anyway, or I try something. And if I don't like how it was in return, then I can choose to not do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Because, y'all, I'm getting to the point in my life where I'm just snatching me back from a lot of people, man. And I'm just getting back into my bubble. Right now, I'm currently in hermit mode where, I don't change my number. I haven't gave it to nobody. Probably not going to give it to nobody no time soon. You know what I'm saying? They might get my iCloud, turn my iCloud off. And I do this weird stuff because, y'all, I be needing a break from individuals. I be needing a break from people. Not just saying everybody drain me, but I just feel like a lot of people just don't appreciate you out here in life. And I'm not doing it to be appreciated. I'm not doing it to be manipulative. I'm not doing it to gaslight people. I'm doing it for me. I'm not giving people explanations anymore. Now I tell you like, oh, you're not gonna probably hear from me for a while because I'm gonna go in hermit mode. I'm not gonna talk to people because I want you to know that I fuck with you enough to tell you that, hey, I'm finna go in hermit mode. So don't be looking for me or all that because I love you enough to not lead you on. You get what I'm saying? It just like you got some people out here that goes people and feel like nobody, don't nobody. I don't gotta tell you nothing. I don't owe you shit. And there's a lot of females and a lot of men out here like that. They feel like they don't owe their lover no explanation because they not married. What? Why are you in a relationship then? Or they don't feel like they owe their friends no explanation because they I don't owe you nothing. You alright, you know what I'm saying? Then why we cool then? Like I don't want to be friends with people who don't know how to be friends. Friends who cold hearted. I don't want friends like these. I don't know how to be friends. It's just because you don't know. You really don't love. Like you just like you shitty to yourself, so you be shitty to other people. And I don't want people like this. You're not finna cut me and I ain't cut you. Or when you express how you feel about something, oh, it's gay. No, I don't like people like that around me. I don't even like females like that around me. At this point, you don't know who you are as a person. And you don't know that women are emotional beings. And you're not comfortable with being emotional. And that's on you. I used to be like that. And it's so crazy. Now that I'm not like that no more, I see a lot of women like that. A whole lot of women. Where y'all can't even talk and communicate or get deep with each other and become and build this bond with one another because nobody want to go deep, nobody want to talk emotional, nobody want to feel their emotions, and I just don't want people like that in my life no more. And it's just like I'm just moving away from a lot of people. Like I can't talk deep with you. We can't cry together, do this together. None of that. I'm just saying not cry every day together. I'm just saying in life in general. Where if I'm going through something in my marriage, or I'm going through something spiritually, or I'm going through like deep debts, like downfalls in my life, and I can't open up to you and you able to take it and not just judge me for it, then I don't want you in my life. Just like people I let people come to me all the time, you know what I'm saying? And they can be like dead ass broken. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get them that safe space. Now I might ain't gonna want to do it 24/7, but I'm gonna do it because sometimes it brings me down because I'm an empath. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, and I'm learning to not, like when I'm feeling, when that sponge getting too full, squeeze it out and continue on with life. And that's me squeezing myself out when I go in hermit mode. When I'm releasing all that toxic behavior, releasing everything that no longer serving me, the other people emotions, other people burdens that's not mine. Because sometimes I pick up other people burdens because I don't want to see them suffer. Because I might could have handled it better than they could, and I learned that sometimes that's never okay. Really, you got to let them take it to God. You be the listening ear, yeah. Sometimes people just need a listening ear. You shouldn't have to do the work for them. You see what I'm saying? And just like, y'all, it's just like, what happened to the people that, I know I'm not the only one out here that's deep as hell. And I don't crave deepness 24/7. You don't gotta get deep 24/7. When you got people you can get deep with every blue moon, that shit be needed. When you can cry that shit out, we can talk, we can journal together. We ain't gotta talk about everything we journaling, but we in safe spaces for one another. I don't look at that as gay no more. Like, I used to look at hugging and shit like that gay at once upon a time because I didn't know who I was. I wasn't comfortable with I wasn't comfortable with my emotions, you know. But now I love that shit. I love that I'm a safe space for some of my people, baby. I love that my people can trust me in a time of need. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, it be so sad. I hate that I still can't talk about certain stuff like that because that shit be having me crying. And I'm getting tired of all that crying and shit in my videos and stuff. Like, that stuff be irritating. It's just because now that's how I know I'm connecting more with my emotions and my emotional side, because I used to didn't do that at first. And then when I used to talk about it, I used to be instantly crying because I used to dodge it so much. And a lot of times people be dodging it because they know they'll be crying. Or they'll know they're like, it's so many people that saying, I'm not a crier like that. It's because they don't deal with their emotions. It's a lot of people out here that's not criers because they don't face their emotions. They run from them. I'm not finna tell myself to be strong 24/7. Hell no. Because that's when I struggle the most. Trying to be strong. That's when I'm conflicted the most. When I'm trying to be strong 24/7. I am human. I can have emotions. I'm allowed to feel. I'm allowed to have whatever emotion there is. Even from the ugly to the pretty. I'm sick of being structured. I'm sick of being strict on myself. No, I'm allowed to have emotions. If I fall down and scrape my leg, I'm allowed to cry if it hurt. You get what I'm saying? I am allowed to cry if it hurt. And if you doing something that I don't like in my life, I'm going to tell you about it. And that's what we're supposed to do. But you got to know how to talk. You don't got to come at people talking all sideways. Because you're not allowed in my life to come at me sideways. As in, like, you're not finna come talking to me all rude and ugly. Hell no, you're going to get up out of here. Because I'm not going to come at you like that. I might talk shit and cuss or whatever a little bit sometimes, but I'm gonna say, I'm saying in that way because I don't want to come off kind of brutally. I might, have a little, some people want to argue with you, right? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had a little incident that happened with me and a particular feminine, right, where I ended up blocking this person or whatever, and they came to me asking me why I blocked them, and and the way they came to me, y'all, they earned my respect. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The way they came to me, for this girl to be young, she came to me with so much, for one, grown. She was very grown about it, and she knew how to talk, and I was just like, she really was a little more mature than I was. How she came to me, you know what I'm saying? She put her pride to the side, and I'm not even good at that. Put my pride to the side. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm 30 years old. I'm still battling with put my pride to the side, and it's because the things, cause how I was brought up. You know what I'm saying? When you're not used to seeing people put their pride to the side, when you're not used to seeing people be the bigger person and doing it with, because they genuinely want to be the bigger person and not because they got hidden motives. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't speak for Slim, you know what I'm saying? But I really felt in my heart that it was genuine. And that's why, I end up saying, you know what, like, I'll give you an explanation and we can talk this out and woo, 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 right? And, and I did see, a kindness in this person. And it's just like, I honor genuine people. And what's crazy was I spoke my truth. She accepted and she spoke hers, and it went on from there. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And I'm just grateful for just life in general, y'all. And I can't, like I can't get too deep in it, y'all. I ain't mastered my emotions yet. I'm balancing my emotions out. And it's just like I'm thankful for God. I'm thankful for God. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for the opportunities God give me. You know what I'm saying? To relook at things. I'm glad that God made me into the person where He made me into the person that I needed when I was a kid. And it made me want to be more of a compassionate person and a kind individual, because people expect you to be mean. People expect you to be rude. People expect you to match your energies. People expect you to get ugly with them. Now I'm not gonna get ugly with you, baby. I'm just gonna go move forward. I'm getting tired of getting out of character with people. Well, I done had to get out of character about a week ago, y'all, with an individual that I had. I was kind of disappointed, to be honest with you. And I was so angry at these persons to the point that I wanted to slap the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you know what, it's not even worth it. And I knew it was a trigger. And I knew it was some shit getting triggered when the enemy, I knew it was a trigger. I knew this person wasn't for me. And it's time to accept people for who they truly are and not what we want them to be. And just because we feel they inner child don't mean or you feel their potential don't mean they gonna walk it. They gonna show up and show up to their full potential. You get what I'm saying? I knew this person was vibing low when the enemy moved through them to get to me. And they triggered me so bad, and I knew it was a trigger, and I knew they tapped the inner child womb when I couldn't calm down, and I wanted to hurt this person so bad, verbally and physically, and emotionally, and that's not even me. You get what I'm saying? And I was like that for the past couple of days, and I kept on saying, I said, God, I gave it to God. Now, what God do with it, I don't got no business. That's not my business. And you know what I'm saying? And I realized I had to release that because I had so much anger built up towards that person. It's like I was finna to take out all the anger that I had encountered in life towards that person, where I wanted to make them an example because I felt like they serve no purpose on this world anyway. And who say stuff like that? There was nobody but the devil trying to ride me, trying to make me match energies with this person, because the enemy moved through them, so the enemy was trying to move through me, and I stopped it. Because some of the stuff it wanted me to say, some of the stuff that dark force wanted me to say, I know wasn't coming from me. It wanted me to say a whole lot of mean ass shit that I felt, that I was gifted to feel. You know what I'm saying? And it really wanted me to mess up my own, mess up my gifts and really wanted God to take my gifts from me. Because I would have said that I would have had to deal with the consequences. Because how people treat you is their karma, how you react is yours. Just because you're gifted to feel and gifted to see don't mean you speak about it. You know what I'm saying? And the more wise you become, the more older you get, you're going to realize that everything's not meant to be said. Just because somebody trusts you with some valuable information don't mean you go spread it. You're going to have to deal with that karma, baby. It's a lot of people out here right now going through karma because they done spread it. Somebody bid they had no business spreading it. Somebody told you that they got HIV, or they told you they got herpes, or they told you they got syphilis, and you go run your mouth. Or they told you they got beaten on in a relationship once upon a life, and you go spread it. Y'all, there's so many people business that I know. So many people that talked about me, ran with other people, and went against me, and you think I told they beating I could've? Some of that shit I be hoping I forget, because I don't want to tell it. I want to take it to the grave with me. Because some people, even though you might don't give a fuck, but the divine know that I know that. And the divine watching me and seeing what I'm going to do with the information. Now, I can get like you and match your energies and deal with the consequences. But I feel like, why would I want to hurt that innocent version of you? Because if I do that, they ain't doing me hurt your inner child. And to me, kids are the most innocent people in the world. There is nothing in this world that make me want to hurt a kid. And a lot of these people haven't grew up yet, friend. It's a lot of people still stuck at them kid ages. Mentally, they still got a kid mentality because they haven't grew up because they've been so stuck in survival mode. And even though you are the villain, I'd be dying if I match your energy. Because I know better. And God said, when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. You don't match people's energy. You be better. And I slip up sometimes in life, right? Because sometimes we go through challenges and we're not gonna be perfect. And I like them not perfect. I love them not perfect. Because it give me room. Hold up, y'all. Nah. It give me room to grow even more. It give me room to grow even more. And when I learn, it make room for wisdom. Now it don't feel good when you going through the process, but it feel good when you get through it. Y'all, I've been through so much in life to the point that I like emotionally, and it just be so many people talking about how emotional I am and all that, and that's the best part of me because I will be able to pour. It's some people I don't want to bring no my kids to this world. I want to because my kids is going to be my safe space where I can get my emotional energy from. Y'all, the world's so messed up to the point I don't even know. I don't trust nobody to let my guards down fully for, and it's sad because every time I feel like I let my guards down, or I be that vulnerable version of myself, or I be that super compassionate person, I feel like people play with me or they show me their true colors, and maybe that's what the enemy used and tell me for me not to do it. But I'm more stronger in the energy. When I'm vulnerable, I'm more powerful. I feel like that's when the divine protect me even more. But I gotta know in my mind and in my heart that God got me. And anybody who try to harm me, God gonna take care of it. I don't gotta wish ill on people because God know my heart. And even though I might come out brutally and mean to you, and I might say something back to you because you push me to the limit, push it to the limit. You push to the limit. God knew my heart. God know me. God know me more than anything. And it's so many people hate to see the innocent version of you. So they try to bring up your past or they try to do things to make you tap and trigger. And we got to know that. We got to learn that everybody out here don't want to see you at your greatest good. Don't want to see that they're not here for your greater good. Some people want to see you, want to bring the ugly out of you. Want to see you at your lowest. Want to see you fighting and struggling. Y'all, I just want to come on here and tell you that it feels good to be imperfect. And I can't wait to one day bring my kids to this world and love on my kids even more. This society make you want to love on your kids even more. I want to teach my kids. They going to know spiritual stuff off the whim. I'm not going to just force God on them. I'm going to tell them I want them to know who they are. I want them to know that it's okay to be themselves. Even in the world, they don't want to accept you for yourself. There's going to be a lot of people that going to tap at you and it's because they wish they was you. If people call you weird, y'all, I got picked on a lot in life. And I still get picked on in life at this age, this day and age. And this is why I have to battle. That's why I have to learn that I got to get out of survival mode. Because some people are not worth reacting to. And when I say I get tapped in and picked at, it's because people don't like my lights. People feel like people feel like I think I'm too good or I think I'm too perfect. And why don't you show my wisdom to everybody? And I think I know it all. Now I just try to protect you from things that I know, or I try to give you a lifting hand. I don't force my knowledge on people. I might have in the past, but I don't do that no more. I don't force you to listen to me. And I learned to not get mad at my friends when they don't take my advice. Them grown people. You get what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people don't like the way how people love me. And I learned if you want to be celebrated, you're going to have to allow people to celebrate you. And it don't matter if people don't like it. It don't matter if people try to block it. Y'all, I'm loved it. I always been loved it. By a lot of different people, strangers. I got people that love me. You get what I'm saying? I had to see that the hard way. It took me a long time to notice that. But people gonna love me. And it's just because I'm different from what they expected. I love when people misunderstand me or they misjudge me. Cause you just dodged, like maybe I just dodged the bullet. Cause I don't want people in my life anyway who quick to judge instead of quick to understand. See, you judge me like I'm other people because you judge the books by its cover because what I got tattoos, I got piercings, I got contacts, I cuss. I be myself. That you think that you think you instantly think the worst of, or you a player. You this, you that. I'm glad you think I'm a player. So I know I don't want you in my life. Or I'm glad you think that I'm nobody, or I'm gullible, or I'm a pushover. Because you thinking I'm a pushover, really just they let me know that you're not the type of person I am anyway. I like people who know real when they see it. They know a person who went through a lot and they don't got to say they went through a lot. I'm getting tired of telling people my backstory. People ain't going to do them judge you anyway. Like, I'm getting to that point in life where I'm finna pray and I'm manifesting to the point where I don't tell my past no more. I don't want to be that person no more. I want to heal so much to the point where my past don't even matter no more. I know who I am, but I don't gotta tell people the sob stories because they will make you stay in victimhood. Me reliving the past so much, me holding on to the past so much, keep me in victimhood. It might be a lot of people that done me dirty, but it's a lot of people that love me, and I dodged it. I've been having a certain people been chasing me for a long time. I have a mug that remind me alone for a while. All the time. I've been chasing you for a long time, and you overlooked me. But they sticking in the past so much. Oh, well, this person, I had to chase them and they dodged me and they went to the next person. They dogged them out. Maybe I just had to learn lessons. You get what I'm saying? But people don't understand that, hey, now it's time. We live in the past so much that now it's time to redo things. Maybe come at a mug a different way now. Don't hold on, and I realized that I've been overlooking. I had the opportunity to get celebrated in life multiple times, but I chose friendships that tolerated me. I chose lovers that tolerated me. I chose family that tolerated me. I chose co-workers that tolerated me. And whose fault that is, that's mine. But I forgive myself because I didn't know what it was like. Because I know when I got celebrated, it brought a lot of unwanted attention to me. It brought enemies to me that I didn't want. Judgment that I didn't want. And maybe that's just who I meant to be in life. People gonna misjudge me anyway. Even if I'm accepting that crown or not. And I just can't help it that I was brought, God gave me this. I was born with this. I can't help it that I was born to be the person that I am. And I realized, y'all, and I found it so wild that I was looking at some old videos of me, right? And I realized that I don't change. I am that same person that I always been. But just a more healer version, like as in with my personality don't change. I'm still that goofy, wild person who don't care what they say. I'm very joyful, very outrageous, very down to earth. I always been that person. That uplifting person. And it's just like, damn, like when I looked at that, I said, life could have ruined me and it didn't. And that right there made me want to even go harder. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes we can be so much in survival mode that we don't see how blessed we are. And y'all, and I'm so thankful for God. And I'm not even trying to make, y'all, this ain't even supposed to be no godly content. But when you so thankful for a person, you can't do nothing but thank them. Because I'm so glad that he made me fall on my face. He knocked me down so many times, and I'm so thankful for it. Because he wouldn't let me see I would have never saw how blessed I am with a little bit I have. And I'm so abundant in spirit. I'm so abundant in love. When I meet people, I meet strangers. And they show me love, dude. When I'm able to make a person's day lighter, and brighter. That shit light my heart up. You get what I'm saying? When I see kids and I'm able to, when I don't even care, like, if I don't got time for kids or I got a lot going on and they be calling my name and all that. I mean, my little cousin them. I be glad when I see my little cousin them. And they be screaming my name. They be like, nah, they kids be loving me. And you know you got an innocence in you. They feel something on you when they cry, when they calling your name. When they crazy about you, when kids crazy about you, it say a lot about you. And sometimes you have to be reminded because the world will try to make you into an ugly person. Because that's the devil playing. And I'm sorry, y'all, to be getting emotional. But y'all, I'm just gonna speak my thoughts. And I'm pushing it to the limits, y'all. And I don't care if it make me sound weak. But I'm just grateful for life. I'm grateful I'm grateful for everything that God ever put me through. Cause he let me know that it get greater later. Yeah, I can't wait to show my kids and just pour all the things in my kids' life that I learned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad God showed me that money ain't everything, because I probably would have been a busy parent that wouldn't have time for my kids for real. Yeah, I be thinking about kids I don't even have yet. Like, that's why I do so much work now. Because I want to be able to spend time with my kids. I want to be able to have money, be financially free, and still have time with my kids. That's why I do everything online. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to work at these jobs. Like, y'all ain't gonna lie, I just quit a job. I just woke up and quit a job again. I said, you know what? It's taking too much of my energy. It's time to do something different. I'm finna go hard with these. I'm pushing it to the limits. It's time to network. It's time to live life. It's time to explore. I'm tired of staying in the same city. This city too small for me. This city got a dark cloud on it. I'm just gonna pray about it. I'm pray about it. I need my prayer warriors to pray over our city, man. Our city need people. Like, I wish I could start a group for the kids. I can't wait to build a team. I can't wait to give back with knowledge and all that. That's why I make so many channels. And a lot of people not going to agree with my channel, and that's just on them. A lot of people not going to accept me, and that's just on them. I'm tired of taking stuff so personal and charging it to my heart. My heart shouldn't even get touched by it. Sometimes I grew up taking things so personal because I was a people pleaser. And a lot of us grow up with people pleasing mentality because we get rejected for so many times and so hard. I've been rejected all my life. By a lot of different people. I've been rejected so much. And I'm glad of that, because I would have never been the person that I am today. I was meant to walk alone and stand out. I was meant to be a leader, not a follower. And me trying to be accepted in certain groups and stuff like that at an early age, I probably would have been a follower. But rejection is protection, baby. And I just said, like, if you want to see change in the world, start within you. And start with you. Baby steps better than no steps. Okay? And I just don't care. I just want to speak my mind, y'all. Okay? So I hope y'all having a beautiful morning, y'all. And I'm sorry that I got emotional. I ain't trying to make nobody else emotional. But it just like, that's why I'm just going to have to get emotional for me to talk about the stuff that I'm uncomfortable with. Y'all, when I start crying, because I'm talking from a part that I'm not comfortable and used to talking from. So we going deep. I don't give a fuck. If you're scared to go deep, then baby, get out the pool. Okay? I love you. Bye. Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understand.